Hello. Yes, honey. I want to say congratulations to those who finished the ALK class, who graduated. Yes, honey. We're going to talk about what that means down the line. We got to wait for the two other people to graduate or to pass. But I'm coming by here very quickly because, of course, I like coming here to vent. I like coming here to speak my mind and just a whole bunch of tea. So, of course, I met with my niece today, who, I won't even go into that. But I met with my niece today, and it's brought up something which was so odd. It was so odd. And she asked me, she said, Nani, why didn't you want to do Nani's hair? And at first I thought to myself, because of my sister, when we went to my sister's wake, they were doing her hair and stuff, and it took me a few seconds to I know that weird to me. It's like, ooh, wow, that's so crazy. But anyway, so I didn't want to do it. I was like, oh God, I'm not gonna do it. So I thought maybe that my sister-in-law told, my niece that I didn't want to do it. So I'm like, what do you mean I didn't want to do Nani's hair? And she said, when Nani was little, you didn't want to do her hair. And I instantly, y'all, it's like something was plugged into me. And I remember, like, as a kid growing up, like, I always experimented with my hair. I dyed it, I cut it. I did cornrows, I did pumpkin patch, I did twist, I did all that. And my sister would always want to do what I did to my hair. Like, she wanted her hair dyed and stuff too. It was so crazy. She wanted her hair dyed and stuff too. Would have never known that. There's no way that my niece would have known that. There's no way my brothers would have known that, because we did not share that. That was something that was between us. My sister, like I said before, hold on, give me a minute. Ooh, the flash is on. Who's the one? Hold on. Disable that flash, honey. Now, so, like I said, there's something that no one have known about. Thank you. There is something like no one would have known that. That was just between, and like I said, we grew up like older sisters. Like, brother, it didn't register. It did not register with her at all. But I was definitely her sister. Like I said, when I did things, she went through stuff. When I got married, but shut up, because it's so crazy how, like, she doesn't know anything about that. Right? To bring that up, it was like, oh my God, my sister's definitely interacting, because she's with my mom about that. My sister said, and only like my sister would know that. So that just kind of like touched me, because of course, yeah. Been a while since my sister have passed on, but every day I think about her. Like every single day. It's not one day, that week, 2 weeks, it was so hard. And then, like I said, interacting with her astrally, that was a whole nother story. Interacting in her via dreams, spirit stuff, like that was totally different as well. It's nothing like having someone physically there, feeling them and smelling them and all that good stuff. So, like I said, every day I think about her, and I miss her, obviously. But my niece, that really that really brought me like, wow. Like, that made me go, wow. Like, who's not been introduced to that type of stuff? It's really amazing. It's really amazing. Um, and even going into that too, when I was a kid, when I was younger, I used to be afraid of death only because the people who I would see spiritually looked crazy to me. They looked very, very crazy to me. So I would be afraid, like, oh my God, I want to be like that. Or what happens if I go and I don't get to finish? Or what happens if I go and I don't get to finish stuff? But of course, you get older, and of course, you have experiences, near death experiences, and you get over that. So, anyone out there who's watching who do not feel that they have any connection with the afterlife, or they're like, it's just a void when you die, trust me. Well, if you don't want to trust, that's totally up to you. But there is definitely something else that happens when we leave here, and it is beyond our comprehension. And instead of people saying that they cannot comprehend it, they would say it can't be true, because if that's the case, then you can come back and blah, 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 blah. But the other side is definitely there. And like I said, my niece, that just blew me. Come from a niece that blew my motherfucking mind. And that's all I'm going to say. Going through the first 40 days of my sister passing, there was a lot of interactions there. There was a lot of comforting experiences there. But after that, hold on. So anyway, there's definitely there's definitely some tea. And like I said, for the first 40 days of my sister's passing, I actually can smell her. I can actually feel her. I saw her. I had dreams. I heard things. After those 40 days, it slowly simmered down. And of course, because you heal, so things start to close up. But anyway, I was going to stop by and share my experiences. Of course, haters be watching, so I don't like to put too much out there. Bitch, they like to watch shit, pick up shit, and try to act like Spirit is showing them shit. Bitch, how about Spirit help your ass get out of what you're going through and turn over that bankruptcy, honey? Who you doing? Okay. Anyway.